How you guys doing?
Anyone? Yeah, sorry.
Trent, some one-on-ones with Skyy.
Yeah.
Just getting back and forth with these receivers. Specific to Skyy, like, how have you seen them improve just going up against him? How has he made you better as well?
Yeah, man, Skyy's my dog. That's definitely someone who, compared to last year, I feel like has improved a ton. I mean, you talk about his quickness, his speed off the line, his routes, and just his hands. His overall just how he's become a better receiver in this league is something that I looked at that has helped me a ton. We talk about a few guys that I go against every day, and he's one of them because he's the one who's going to show me the best looks, give me the best routes, and I love competing against him every day. So it's been a lot of fun coming out here and going against Skyy.
You're seeing it lined up a lot inside this camp.
Yeah.
How comfortable are you feeling at the nickel right now?
Yeah, I mean, this offseason I spent a lot of time at just trying to learn the position a little more. I didn't play it a lot in college. You know, I've always been someone who said, don't mean anywhere I can play it, but nickel was something that I definitely had to learn. And coming into camp this year, it's been tough, but I feel like I've learned a ton. And just the communication, having Nick Bowen on the inside talk to me a ton, having corners out there, Jay Watt, Josh know what they're doing, and then a back end. I mean, my safeties, even Mike who came in and is learning the new playbook has been tremendous. So being able to just go in there and help out, especially with Snead, who's not in all the time, still working on himself, is going to be helpful.
How much has Legarius helped out with learning that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like last year, especially coming back and then jumping straight inside over the course of the end of last season, he's been someone I can really just truly just look up to and just ask all the questions. I mean, he's been here 3 years, has done it inside, outside, and just picking his brain and just what he sees, how he does certain things, why he lines up that way has been, for me, like teacher to student type of thing.
What do you guys miss without him out here?
I feel like it's just anytime you're missing someone who's a key factor in the defense, someone who's starting, someone who you look up to, kind of like Snead. I want to say something's missing, but it's just like, man, I wish he was out here. You know, you can kind of feel more of a game-like rep. You can kind of see where his head's at. You can kind of get a feeling of where he's going to be, what he's looking at. So some of those things you kind of miss, but I mean, he's there doing walkthroughs. He's there all the time. So we're just excited for him to get back out there.
Trent, some of those red zone windows, you guys really the offense straight.
Yeah.
What do you think is contributing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this year, Spag's done a great job at just honing in on red zone. I know last year we didn't do as great as we wanted to do, but this year's been a big emphasis is going out here in red zone, third down, and just being able to be the best team in there. So just constantly, every day, doing some a little more, just based off of red zone, I feel like it is truly helping us. And it all goes back to repetition and just make sure we trust one another out there, and I feel like we're really getting a lot better.
Trent, what's the matchup against these wide receivers? It seems to us that this is a lot different from each guy that you mentioned.
I feel like Patrick has a lot of weapons, and I'm really excited for them to go out there against somebody else other than our defense and kind of put on a show because each one of them has a unique skill set. I mean, you got MVS, who's a burner. You got Skyy, who can do the dirty work. I mean, you got guys like Rasheed Rice, who comes out here, Jay Watt. I mean, a bunch of dudes who can catch the ball really well, run really good routes, and Patrick Mahomes. With him back there, you're pretty set as a receiver, and these guys have done a good job at just taking it all in and going out there and attacking each day, so I feel like they're going to have a great year.
Trent, year two for you, just overall, your thoughts on taking last season and this season. What's kind of the compare and contrast, if you will, of this team going into this first preseason game as opposed to last season?
Yeah, I mean, as far as just team overall, I feel like we've come really close to one another. I mean, last year, you look at it, there was 8 rookies starting. It's a new team. We had a lot of guys that came in. I mean, Jay Reed didn't know the defense. We had a bunch of receivers who came in. So, like, this team was really pretty new at just relationships building and just who we are as people. And over the course of a whole year, I mean, we made all the way to the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl, came back for OTAs, and it felt like nothing fell. It felt like the Super Bowl team came into the OTAs and started off really strong. And coming into training camp, it felt like just nothing has gone missing. Everybody's been building and building and building, and I feel like last year we were on a different level. You know, we were a little bit farther down, still trying to learn, trying to work it out, and this year everybody came in here confident and kind of just excited to go out there and play, and that's something that you get to feed off of each and every day.
Non-Chiefs question. You went to Washington. You're
Yeah.
a California guy.
Yeah.
Washington's moving to the Big Ten. It looks like the Pac-12 is going to maybe be dead.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about that as somebody who grew up out there in that league?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I can't even picture. I grew up Southern California, so SC, UCLA, and now that they're all the way in the Big Ten and knowing that I don't doubt it. Nobody's going to be traveling from California all the way to the Big Ten in December. Like, nobody wants to do that. So it's going to be weird. I mean, for UW, I mean, I'm excited for them. You know, it's a new opportunity, but it's crazy. I'm still trying to catch up on why everything happened, but it should be interesting. It should be interesting.
Would there be any team if you were there when they were moving to the Big Ten? Is there any Big Ten team you would have liked to have played or went against?
Big Ten. Ohio State's in Big Ten? Ohio State, for sure.
Kind of following up on that, though, there's a lot of recruits that are very disappointed that they went to like a school in, say, California or West Coast,
Yeah.
so they don't really feel like traveling. Put yourself in those shoes. Would you have wanted, if you knew that was going to happen, would you have wanted to play at a place like that you knew you had to go to Rutgers and Iowa all the time?
I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, man, I mean, you look at this in the NFL. We travel all over. I mean, being someone who's like, oh, I want to go to a Cali school and just stay in Cali and play Cali teams, like, that's not realistic at all. And especially when you go to a big-time program, I mean, you're going to be traveling, and it's just a part of the way it is. So for guys who are looking to go somewhere and not want to travel across the country, I mean, you're looking at it all wrong.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
This morning, I had oatmeal and a protein shake.
What did you have in the protein shake?
Oh, man, what do I have? I have some glutamine, peanut butter, banana, some collagen, and this vanilla protein I use.